Okay, so this bottom part will be pretty self-explanatory, but this top part is a different story. So I guess that works out. What we did in class was I broke you guys into groups, and each group got one of these different readings, and they had to come up with what the main idea was. And the documents, so document 5, etc., 9, 2, those are on this right here. They're linked there. Okay. So if this thing loads, you'll find that it has 12 different documents, some of which are images. You'll analyze the images. So what they concluded in their groups was that the first pattern is going to be God, the middle pattern gold, and the last pattern glory, which of course, if you did your notes, that should be pretty familiar. But the idea then is to go through the rest of these different documents and decide, okay, is this relating to God? Is this relating to gold? Is this relating to glory? And why? Okay, so for document number 5, you would say something along the lines of the author talks about trying to convert the natives away from their barbaric, unchristian beliefs towards the Christian faith. Okay, so there you go. Simple explanation of that document's main idea, but also how it fits under that first pattern. Because you're kind of doing this all on your own and they did it in groups, I'll find it acceptable if you don't want to put it into your own words. Why, explaining why it demonstrated God or gold. You can instead choose the sentence. Okay, try and choose one sentence that is your text evidence for why it fits into God, gold, or glory. Okay, then just copy and paste that sentence in here. Make sure it's labeled as to what document it is. Boom. Now, these two are going to be super easy. This one, not so much, because they have to talk about these two things before they can talk about glory, because the way they achieved glory was through making themselves rich. So it's going to be a very Donald Trump kind of thing. It's like, so rich, yes, we got rich. So like I said, very Trumpish with that one. And then this one, right? Oh, fudge. I got that backwards. Gold is the one. Excuse my terrible Trump imitation, but that's who I think of, right? Is somebody boasting about how wealthy they were. That's why I thought it fit for glory in that sense. Now, God, if they're talking about the glory of God, talking about how they converted the natives, it really just comes down to the language they used. Do you think the language they used was trying to glorify either one of those things? Okay, that's what we're looking for. Essential question, watch the video, and then I give you the 4 categories that he talks about. Then you will copy and paste this into the topic notes for this essential question. It's for E or D, I can't remember which. You'll copy and paste this into that document. And then I suggest you write your summary when you copy and paste it in. So like, let it sit in your brain for a bit and then write your summary. Then lastly, explain to me how, identify and explain 3 specific changes that would support Crosby's assertion. So 3 specific things that changed during the Columbian exchange that were biological in nature, that relate to life, the way life is lived, the way life exists as well. So think about death and viruses, diseases when you're talking about that. There you go.